welcome back to Are You Ready for Your Inspection podcast. Today I am again, maybe we should just do this on a regular basis. So much better talking to somebody than it is talking to yourself. The purpose of these podcasts is to help you with adding impact into your early years inspection, but also every day. And that's what I want to stress. You know, it's not just, we're not a one-trick pony, are we?
No.
We're not,
lots of tricks.
Lots of tricks, yeah, exactly. So today I'm joined by Lucy, who is Jigsaw's operations manager, and we are going to discuss today our Early Years Impact Training Hub membership. Bit of a mouthful when I did it, but it sounded good when I was.
Sound good.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, why did we decide? What was the purpose of why we were doing it?
Because we have settings come back to us, don't we, all the time, and it's a way of helping them to afford it.
Yeah.
But also it's to avoid that clicker happy training that you see so often when you're out inspecting.
I know. Yeah, I remember being asked to do a GDPR course online when I was working at the college, and oh my god, it was the most boring. I have to say it was the most boring course. There were no pictures. Okay, it was just words, and it was a monotonous. You know that almost like a robot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they ChatGPT'd it, artificial intelligence, whatever it was, AI'd it. It was just so boring, and you get to the end just to make sure you do a quiz to get your certificate of 100%. Yeah, so that's the thing, and I know why we use that training, because it is suitable for our budget in an early setting, and we do realise that. But we do an awful lot of face-to-face. We call them face-to-face Zooms, which, yeah, a little bit different from face-to-face in the real world, seeing the real person. Yeah. So the reason that we did the membership, you're right, is to actually support those settings and give them training that adds impact, which is, I know it's one of those words that we use all the time, but if it's positive impact, then it's going to have an implication on the setting. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, why? Who do you think it would be for? Who could use it?
Anyone. Well, we've looked at it, haven't we, with groups of settings in mind, single settings, but also preschools.
Yeah.
So it's not that you buy a credit per person per team
And childminders.
And childminders,
Yeah.
even anyone. Because you can buy your credits and use it with one person, i.e. childminder, or one team member, or you could buy your credits and use it with everyone. So for example, there's 12 different courses. Well, if it was me, I'd be putting a different person on every single course, so that 12 different people had the CPD, but then they feed it back to the rest of the team, they can cascade it.
And then they've got 6 credits left.
Yeah.
That is right. No, 8 credits left.
8, all maths.
Maths, just as well. Yeah, just as well. Maths is not something that we need. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. So there are different. We've taken a while to do this, haven't we? But we keep coming back to it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Would you say 2 years ago we talked about this?
Yeah, probably. It's been a long time in the pipeline, hasn't it? But it's one of those things that we pick up and then we put it back down again because we can't get our heads around it. Probably because it involved maths, partly, which is why we said the other day, didn't we? Let's just get Anthony to do that bit,
exactly.
And we'll look at it after. But I think
it twigged.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know what it is. I had a discussion with Anthony, and he won't mind me saying, but we had this discussion, and what he was telling me, I glazed over. You know what I do? I look at you, but I do go. I didn't even hear what you just said to me, and so I went away then. And at the weekend, I thought, right, come on, Dooley, you're gonna have to sort this out, because so many people. Well, we had 3 sessions last week.
Yeah, people were asking for it, weren't they?
Yeah.
Asking how they can have access to all of this different stuff without having to book it individually.
Yeah.
Because it's a faff and it's time consuming. If you've got 12 different practitioners, for example, you need to put on CPD, to book a single course for every single one.
Yeah.
Put
your card details in.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. I don't recognise your card, and then you have to reset your password. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the logging in.
But actually, so that's where we were thinking about with this training, is that it would be credits. So those credits they purchase credits and those credits would be used towards so I'm going to say 12 courses that we've got coming up
Yeah.
for 2024 and in the beginning of 25. And then it's funny because we were going like 20 credits, let's do it. And then someone spoke to her last week. She went, I don't want 20, I want 40. And I was like, okay,
Back to the drawing board.
back to the drawing board. So I just went, we'll just buy 2 lots of 20. And then I thought, actually, that's not helping the sector.
No.
So that's when, if you notice that in our office we've got a whiteboard, that's where our maths calculations are at. So we do 20 credits, 30 credits and 40 credits, and you can use them how often as you want. You must use them within the year. Yeah. So the training Impact Training Hub is due to be launched, and we're going to start in March because that's our first course.
Yes.
And the first course is health and safety one, which is really, really passionate to my heart here, because I think that we just have mixed messages and we say we don't have time and we have to make time.
And you used some of the level 3 criteria when looking at the course content for this one, didn't you? Which is just a little hidden extra in there.
I did, because I was like, I wanted to make sure that what we were doing actually enables those younger, less experienced staff that you've got in the room to actually learn more about it. Like you were saying about the baby training, they did the baby training, and you did a workshop with the academy regarding attachment, and they remembered what they did. To me, that's bloody awesome. Yeah. That's what you want, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So so the membership is going live, and we want to be able to support. So it basically, if you bought the course singly, so say one of those courses, and each of those courses are between 60 to 90 minutes, so they're not long, they're not an awful lot of time that a staff member can come out the room.
No. So but they are delivered on Zoom face to face, so they've got that person to talk to, that person to ask questions, connect with. Yeah. Not just click, 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 click.
No.
Certificate at the end.
No. And so if you purchase the course singly, they're £49.99. And obviously depending on the credits, so 20 credits, it works out something like, I think it's something like £26.49 for each course if you bought the 20 credits.
Yeah, when we worked it out, we were like, gosh, that's actually amazing. It was almost it was half price pretty much.
Oh, totally.
Wasn't it? That you would get the course for if you bought it.
So if you bought 30 credits, it's less, and if you bought 40 credits, it's less. That's how we decided to do it. There's just one stipulation, which is what we said, that actually if you must use them within the year of when you start that programme. So if you started in June, you'd have to have them all by May next year, because we'll be ongoing with that.
And we update it, don't we? So we're not going to deliver those same courses next May, for example, which is why they need to be used up, because then a new training package will probably be launched.
And there may be some of those courses actually that we think actually they are really popular. Let's bring them back in. Like when we did emotional literacy.
Yes,
that's a really popular one, and so we thought actually we'll bring that back in because that's really important. So it's suitable for childminders, suitable for preschools, suitable for day nurseries, suitable for after school clubs because they're going to have early years children in there. Really cost effective. It worries me it's that cost effective. I'm just thinking.
And we said as well we'll do bespoke, didn't we? So if you don't want 20 or 30 or 40 like the package says, then just contact us and we'll put something together.
Yeah. That's it. And if you don't ask, you don't get.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you're listening to this and thinking, and we put a form out on social media, and that I think I put that out yesterday, and already, last night before I went to bed, it was 22 people were like, I'm interested, which is amazing.
Really good. Yeah.
So I haven't looked today, but if you're interested in this, then click on the link. I'll get Anthony to put the link in the show notes. And there's an email, I've already written the email's ready to go, and it will tell you a little bit more, and we're due to start them in March. I'm really excited about this one.
Yeah,
I feel
really good.
Yeah, you know when you get a little bit of fire in your belly? Yeah, I do too. Yeah, so if you're interested, give us a call, give us an email, admin@jigsaweyc.com, telephone us, somebody's always there to pick the phone up. 01794 400 102, or follow us on social media and we will be in contact. From us to you, thank you very much. Thank you again for joining me. Really good. I'm so love it that I don't have to do this on my own. I'm going to make it a real thing. I'm going to do it. Maybe you should do it every month with me. Yeah, oh God, she says. Yeah. And I will speak to you next week. Take good care.